Welcome to my journey through the Bible. This will be a summary of 1 Kings chapter 6, verses 1 through 38. And it came to pass 418 years after the children of Israel came out of Egypt. And during the fourth reign of Solomon, the house of the Lord began to be built. The length of it was 60 cubits, and the height of it was 30 cubits. The porch of the temple was 20 cubits in length and 10 cubits in height. The house had windows of narrowing so that the light could come in. The walls had chambers built around it. The nearest chamber was 5 cubits. The second chamber was 6 cubits, and the third chamber was 7 cubits. There was a narrow rest around about it, and there was no beams fastened into the wall of the house. The stones were made ready before it got to the house. There was no hearing of hammers or axe or tools of any kind while the house was being built. The door for the middle chamber had a winding staircase, and it went through the middle chamber and out of the third chamber. And when the house was built, it was covered with beams and with the broad boards of cedar. There were many chambers that were built on top of the house, were the 5 cubits high, and they were made with lumber of cedar. And the word of the Lord had came to Solomon, and he said, "If you will keep my statutes and stay in my commandments and walk in all of my ways, then I will perform the words that I have said to your father. I will be with you always, and I will not forsake my people." And Solomon had finished the building. The floors, the ceilings was all made with cedar. And then there was made a tight table and a most high place. And the cedar of the house was covered with knobs and open flowers. All of this was covered in cedar, and no stone was seen. There was a table prepared for the ark covenant of the Lord. The length of this table was 20 cubits in length and in height. It was covered with gold, and Solomon covered the house in pure gold. And within this table and high place, there were angels that their wings would spread out and would touch one another. And of course, it was covered in gold as well. And the wings of the angel was 10 cubits from one end of the wing to the other end. And there was carvings all around the house of angels, of palm trees, of flowers, and olive trees. And all of this was covered in gold. And it took 7 years to build the house of the Lord. May God be with you in everything and in every way.